Welcome back to another video of Super Nathan Jr. We are back with another movie review, but it's not MCU this time. This time we're going to start Dreamworks. We started rewatching every Dreamworks film so I can prepare for the new one they're making next year in January, Dogman. So, this was my first time watching it, so Antz feels, my initial thoughts, feels like a worse A Bug's Life. I mean, it's fine, but frankly, it's worse than A Bug's Life, and it just feels really weird the way they did it. This doesn't work for me. So, let's get right into specifics. The plot of the movie. It was alright. I mean, I liked it, I guess, but the plot revolves around two characters, which was Z and Princess Bala. It felt like a romance, but it was also trying to be an adventure type movie. It was trying to be something unique, adventure. It's confusing because the whole plot revolves around Z and Princess Bala, Bala, whatever her name is, revolves around them liking each other slowly over the film. Well, obviously Z liked her from the very beginning because he gave off simp energies, but then there's this like side plot of the general who was supposed to marry the princess was basically planning a genocide, which just feels really strange to put a random like, oh, the kingdom's gonna die in the middle of it. So that felt really weird. So the plot was alright. I mean, it was just confusing though, not gonna lie, and it's just a weird approach to your first film, especially for a company that's supposed to be for kids. That movie was not very much for kids because it delved into mature topics, but like was also just confusing to watch just in general. So the plot wasn't amazing. The pacing was fine. I mean, you're entertained enough throughout the entire film, but there are some pretty boring moments, of course. The animation for this film was really bad. It aged very poorly. Unlike Toy Story, I had argued Toy Story has aged pretty well, but this movie has not. I get that it's their first 3D animation movie, so there's that, and I totally get that. And it's not really their fault that the animation was terrible, but man, it was really bad. And just the music was actually pretty good. It was really good for it's not a mediocre movie, but for an not amazing movie, they had some pretty amazing music, and it was really strange because they like overdid it with the music. And so anyways, I think that gets past the main points. Biggest positive of the movie, besides the music, didn't help much. So I'd have to say the relationship between him and some characters was pretty cute and cool. I mean, they did that well, I guess. Flaws, it's a really weird plot, confusing and just bland at times. So what would I give this film? I'd give it a solid a generous 3.5 out of 5 or 7 out of 10. It's pretty generous. It's leaning towards a 3, and upon a rewatch it probably will hit 3, but ultimately it's not a horrendous film by any means, and it's a decent start. They did an okay job. So I think that wraps up my video. What do you guys think about Antz? If you guys have seen it, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a like down below. Please leave a comment on your opinions about this film. Please drop a sub if you like this content on the channel. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Adios.